Luisa and Rachel have some trading cards. The ratio of their cards is 3 to 1. That's L to R, where L stands for Luisa's card and R stands for Rachel's card. If Luisa gives Rachel 2 cards, the ratio will be 2 to 1. Again, L to R. How many cards does Luisa have? Let's solve this problem. It's a problem that involves algebra and ratio, and we are going to solve this algebraically. It's a good idea to write down the question because the question will be unavailable. Okay. According to the question, the original ratio of the number of cards Luisa had to the number of cards Rachel had was 3 to 1. And remember, 3 to 1 means if Luisa has 3 parts of the cards, Rachel will have only 1 part. We don't know what each box is worth. So we're going to assume each box is worth x, and we're going to say the ratio is 3x to x. If the ratio is 3 to 1, we can always say the ratio is also equivalent to 3x to x. And we're going to assume Luisa had 3x cards if Rachel had x cards. So these are going to be my variables. This is how I'm going to define my variables. Now you do want to pause the video here and really understand where we're getting 3x and x from. So if we're assuming if Rachel has x cards, Luisa must have 3 times as many or 3x cards. Now something happens. What happens? Well, Rachel gets 2 cards from Luisa, so Luisa loses 2 cards and Rachel gains 2 cards. And according to the question, and I'm calling it the hypothetical scenario because really the girls don't give, Luisa doesn't give her cards to Rachel. According to the question, the new ratio of Luisa's card to Rachel's card should be 2 to 1. That's all I'm writing here. So this is called constructing the equation, and it's a very critical step, and you want to make sure you stop, go back to the question, pause the video, and truly understand where this is coming from. So the question says Luisa gave Rachel 2 cards. So Luisa lost 2 cards. That's what I mean by minus 2. And Rachel gained 2 cards. That's what I mean by x plus 2. And according to the question, this new ratio, 3x minus 2 to x plus 2, should be 2 to 1. That's where the equation is coming from. So all we now need to do is go ahead and solve this equation. Well, here's the solution to the equation. Now 3x minus 2 to x plus 2 can be written in this form, in the fraction form. 2 to 1 can be written in this manner. Then we cross multiply and we get 3x minus 2, 2 times x plus 2. We distribute 2 over x plus 2. We get 2x plus 4. And then we shuffle our variables and constants or subtract 2x from both sides. I get 3x minus 2x. Add 2 to both sides. I get 2 plus 4 on the right hand side. So x is equal to 6. The question says, how many cards did Luisa have originally? Recall from the very first slide, we assumed that Luisa had 3x cards, but now we know x is 6. So the answer should be 3 times 6 or 18. That's my answer.